In 2002, I've been abducted by the rebel, exactly at midnight. They got me, my parents. By that time I was 13 years old. They arrested I, my father, my mother, and my two sisters, and me. My mother was killed there and then. They just gathered them all together, like women like 15 women in one crusted houses. They locked the door and they burned them to death. That's how my mother died, and that's the last time I saw her. The last time I saw my dad, my father told me, "My son, I'm going to die, but you be strong. My spirit will protect you. But this is the last time you'll see me." Then, the last time I saw my dad, when they got like 4 men, they slaughtered them. They chop off their head. Seeing my parents being killed in front of me, it was the most horrible things in my life. Most horrible things in my life. By that time, my sisters, we were still together with my sister. She was called Akelo. The one of the soldiers said that he liked my sister. He moved Akelo from us. He said, "You girl, you come here." I wanted her not to go, but they said, "You come." She came. Removed the clothes all. They started abusing her in front of us, and they're telling us to clap our hand while they are doing that. It was horrible. I shed tears. Because of the tears coming from my eyes, they called me. They gave me 5 strokes. God help me, I didn't say that I knew her. I said, I don't know. Then he said, why am I shedding tears? What's the reason for me shedding tears? I said, no, that's how I laugh. If I'm laughing, sometimes tears come from my eyes. My sister cried. Then they told her, why are you crying? This is now your husband for good. And that was the last time I saw my sister. We are all being tied up. You cannot run. They tie you in one line. So when that attack, when they started shooting us from both sides, we were scrolling. We scroll like this, like almost 10 meters from where the bullet was, pushing even the dead body because we were tied up. All my knees we were bleeding. Just the bullets were too much, passing from one side to another, passing from one side to another. So when you die, they cut the rope, they leave you there. When you die, they cut the rope, they leave you there. Gone is gone, they don't even mind. So I survived there. Out of 15 people who were abducted, only 5 survived, 10 died in that very spot. At the beginning it was too difficult. But when I have seen now a lot of bodies, how to kill, I just got used to. I became now like also. Actually, we have been forced to do so because you are under somebody's command. You can't refuse. When they say do this, you have to do it, otherwise it will be done to you. I realized that what we've been doing was really horrible. It's not a good thing. I was going to a different world. I was not really myself. So we passed from there. They chased us like almost like 20 kilometers. They were following us. We were running, no eating, no water. From there, we continued. We slept that night with no food, no eating. I was too hungry. My body was just shivering. But at the same time, you cannot say you are hungry. One of my friends, after running, he was a little bit old. He was begging. The leg has swollen big. He could not now run because the kilometer was too much. So he requested the commander that, sir, please, can we rest for a minute? He said, you want to rest? He said, you want to rest? It's fine, let us rest. Afanda, go and make this one to rest under that tree. Do you know the resting? They slaughtered him. That rests for good. So it was horrible. On seeing that, everybody said, there's no resting. Whoever tried to escape, this is what was going to happen. They tied an old man that was trying to escape, but they arrested him. They tied his hand like this and the leg. Then they started a fire. They burned that man in front of us to death. The way I slept down, I fell down. That was the way I started scrolling. All beside me, all around me, all my friends died. From that middle of the night, I couldn't move. I slept there under the shade, under the tree. To reach the middle of the night, I waited. Then I started remembering what's really happening. It was coming to me like a shot of dreams. Then I shouted. I realized that I was not having my gun. I said, hey, what's happening? What's really happening? They used to tell us, if you go to Uganda, they'll kill you. Now, how will I go back? I've left my group already. So, I asked myself, what should I do? I was too hungry. Staying 2 days without eating, still no water, no what. So I started moving slowly. I was focusing on what they can do to me in case I reach there. And my major aim was not to kill anybody, but to get something to eat, because I was too hungry. Worst of all, I was put in combined uniform. So I knew if I'm to enter there, either they will run away to call soldiers for me, or they'll think that I've come to kill them. So I asked myself, what should I do? I came close to the house. I went straight to the woman. They said, don't move. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm a rebel. I've just escaped, but I need food. I need to eat something. People, they were very terrified. They were fearing. They said, please don't kill me. I slapped her because he was over shouting. Slap her. I said, stupid. I said, I don't want to kill them. I want something to eat. They were cooking beans. They gave me beans. I told them not to go anywhere. I ate that food very fast. Then I started asking them, where are soldiers from here? The worst of all, when I was still eating, Kumbe, one of the young kids I didn't see well, escaped. Escaped and went and reported me. Can you imagine? From nowhere, soldiers just appeared from nowhere. I even didn't know. He said, don't move. If you move, we're going to shoot. Don't move. I said, please don't kill me. I've just escaped. We have been attacked. I've been a rebel, fine, but please don't kill me. They said, no, we're not going to kill you. said, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. From there now, every evening, I realize that, oh my God, I'm really home. I saw a vehicle coming. That was some Land Cruiser. So one of the women came outside and greeted her. Hello, how are you people? You're welcome home. I look at this woman, I said, I wish I was having my gun. This one, why are you talking to me like this? I was still having that memory of the bush. What? Instead of killing me, they gave me food. I said, what's happening? They welcomed me very well. They gathered all those people who had been there. They said, this is Denis. He's one of our friends who was there. He also escaped from the jail. So he is now here. Please let us be together and focus. Tell him the good thing which has been happening here. One day, when we are there in the group, one of my friends, at night when we were sleeping, he dreamed that he was killing somebody. Then he grabbed the friend and we all went there. Hey, what are you doing? Then he thought, then he said, no, I was dreaming that I was in the bush. When I reached there, I got a number of people. Others, even when I used to know them from the bush, I got 2 people. I said, hey, Simon, you are here. How did you? That you're mine. I survived, I'm here. Then he said, Denis, I thought that you were already dead. I said, dead? I'm alive, you man, I'm alive. The person that was actually there was Auntie Grace. We used to call her Auntie. Everybody called Auntie. Auntie, how are you?
The first time I saw Denis, we were working in Akwang sub-county, one of the camps. Yeah. So when we talked to the people who were concerned with him, we told him this boy he can join our group. And from there he started joining the activities. So every time we are in a media, he would be there, because we had a group of children that we could go and have activities with them, like drawings, playing, dancing. Most of the time I would be talking to him. Yeah, because what I heard was the dad was killed, after he left. So I was just talking to him, counseling him that is not the end of life. Life can still continue without your father. So we could have activities with them, and he was very active member. Because at first, he had stayed in the bush, so he had that mentality of not even liking anyone. He started becoming a good boy. He started doing something of the contrary what he was. So when I say he was coming back to his sense, I mean that he left those other lifestyle of the bush, but now he's back at home and he started the original life that he was growing up with. Yes. There was a great improvement in him. Those issues of not liking others was now not there. The issue of being so cruel was now not in him. Yeah, so he also had so much attachment on me. I think why? Because I really initiated, and he was brought back home and he started joining the group. So he felt so relaxed. Yeah. And now he's doing something of which I'm even proud of him. Yeah. I'm proud of him.
Said, Denish, you are a kid. You survived from there miserable, but that is not the end of you. The reason why a lot of people die, but God has still kept you and you're still there. And that means you still have a future. And that word, since that day, it touched my heart. I said, for real, I have a future. I have lost all my parents. I don't know even where my families are. Right now, I'm 14 years, going to 15 years. And they used to tell us from there that the moment you come back, they'll kill you. So every day they keep on reporting those same things, that the moment you come back, they'll kill you. So I said now, if I'm to come back to Uganda, they are still going to kill me. So now what should I do? One day, my uncle, he listened to my voice from the radio. Is that one not really Denis that we used to? Because all the time Denis. But no, those people, they died. I don't think he is the one. For me, I didn't know that any of my family still exist. Actually, when I was still playing like this one, I saw somebody, I said, I knew. Then after, I stopped. Then my friend was saying, what? I said, please, wait. As if I know that guy. Then my uncle stopped and said, what? Is this you? I ran to just grab him. I grabbed him. Then I told him, Uncle, is this you? I started crying. Then he told me, don't cry. But I was too eager also to see home because I've taken years without seeing home. I requested the Auntie Grace to take me to try to see my village. When my uncle reached there and told them that I am coming home, people gathered, the whole village gathered to see me. People were very happy. When I reached there, everybody was just crying. They could not believe that I'm still alive. I'm now okay because the day I escaped from the bush, I was not a human being. I escaped from very many horrible things. That's why I say I must have faith in myself. Honestly, when the memory of my parents come to me, it always affects me a lot. When you have your parents, the words alone that they give you is very vital. Sometimes I realize that I'm suffering because my parents are not there. Had it been that maybe my parents are there, I'd be somewhere. I'd not be hustling like this. Yeah, I went to War Child, requested them that I want to go back to school. So they supported me. They gave me many books, shoes. They even bought for me school uniform. What really War Child did best to me is to remove the memory that I used to have back. I realized that I still have a future. I'm focusing and I want to be somebody good in future. God knows where I'll head, but I trust myself and I believe in myself so much.